Good afternoon. This is the speaking test of the International English Language Testing System taking place on 8th of October in Ibrat office. The candidate is Sunatulayeva Kamola, the candidate number 07783733. The examiner is Olimov Shohrohbek, the examiner number 370377. Good afternoon again. My full name is Olimov Shohrohbek and today I'll be your speaking examiner. What's your full name?
Hello, my name is Sunatulayeva Kamola.
Can I get to know your name, please?
Kamola.
Kamola. How can I call you?
Kamola. That's
Great.
fine.
Where are you from?
I am from Samarkand. I was born in Tashkent, that's the capital of Uzbekistan, but currently because of my studies I live in Samarkand.
Thank you. Can I see your passport, please? Kamola. Great, thank you. The speaking test consists of 3 parts, and now in this first part, I would like to ask you some questions about yourself. Do you work or are you a student?
Currently I'm a 4th-year student at Samarkand State Institute of Foreign Languages, majoring in English language and literature, but also I have a part-time job as a tutor.
Do you like your job?
I do. I do enjoy teaching, that's my passion, and I've been loving teaching since my early childhood. That's given me a lot of energy.
Who do you spend most time with studying?
I have several study buddies, and they are mostly my university friends. We used to go to the library to prepare for assignments together.
What kind of things do you study with other people?
It's mainly preparing for exams. We can also learn Spanish together, that's our second language, because practicing with other people, new language, it's the most efficient way of learning.
Are there times when you study better by yourself?
There are a lot of times. It helps me to concentrate better, so focusing on really difficult tasks, especially preparing for serious exams like final exams, it helps me to focus better when I'm studying alone by myself without other people distracting me.
Is it important to like the people you study with?
Can you repeat the question, please?
Of course. Is it important to like the people you study with?
Of course, it gives you a better efficiency of work. When you enjoy studying with people whose company you enjoy, that gives you a better comfort while you're studying, and vice versa. If you don't like people, if you don't like the company you're in currently, that may be a distracting factor.
Thank you. Let's talk about languages. How many languages can you speak?
I'm proficient in 5 languages. I'm also trying to learn some more by watching movies and reading some books in foreign languages too.
How useful will English be to you in your future?
English is paramount these days to me because I'm a teacher. I'm tutoring general English to kids these days, and I can say it's directly connected with my future career, so it's a necessary one to me.
What do you remember about learning languages at school?
It wasn't that efficient. Unfortunately, we had boring grammar translating methods with no practice, just cramming, learning, focusing on grammar rather than on outcomes, unfortunately. And I wish it was more efficient, more student-centered classes rather than teacher-centered classes.
Thank you. This is enough of our part 1. Now let's turn to part 2. In this part, I will give you a topic and I would like you to talk about it for 1 to 2 minutes. I will also give you a minute to make notes if you wish. So you should describe a website that you bought something from. Here is your cue card and here's a paper to write on. Your preparation time starts now. Your time is up. Please start.
All right, so now I'm going to describe a website that I had a shopping experience with. So that was a time when I really needed headphones, like last year, and the only option was to buy them online because I couldn't find the necessary product in the city. So I decided to buy them from the Amazon, that's like shopping platform. And because it was my first experience, I wasn't sure about like whether will I get a quality product or not. So delivery time took like a month. I had to wait for them to be delivered from another country. So the headphones, these were really quality headphones, and to my surprise, they were really good quality, and the package was quite good. It wasn't damaged at all. And headphones were the ones that I expected, even though people complain a lot that they get wrong design, wrong package when they have experience of shopping online. I was quite surprised by the fact that I get everything in a correct way. So I can say that I was satisfied with the service, even if the delivery time was quite long and I waited for a long time. And the app, from that I was choosing the product, it was not really working well, unfortunately, but still, the moment when I got my package delivered, I was very blissfully happy to see my brand new headphones, because I cannot imagine my life without the headphones at all. So yes, I can say that was really good first experience, and I've been ordering products from Amazon since that time for.
Thank you. The time is up. Would you recommend to buy this product for your friends?
Sure, I do recommend it because headphones are necessary. Even when I go jogging, I see that they're very stable and the quality of sound is very high.
Thank you. Can I get a cue card back, please, and the paper? Great. Now let's move on to part 3, where I will ask some part 2 related questions. So the first question is, what kind of things do people in your country often buy from online shops?
Online shops are getting popularized these days a lot, so I can say that people have an option to buy a lot of things online. But I guess the main product is devices, because they are being delivered from other countries, owing to the fact that we don't have official branches of those very companies in our city. So I would guess these are appliances, like devices, like phones, laptops and stuff.
Why do you think online shopping has become so popular in recent years?
There are several factors why shopping has been like quite famous way of purchase making these days. First of all, it's convenient in terms of time. People these days have very hectic lifestyle, which makes them hustle a lot with their job and families, so we don't really have time to go to physical stores. That makes them turn to online shops. Another thing is it's convenient in terms that you don't have to spend time, you don't have to choose, you don't have to like wonder whether you're making right choice or not, because you can look up to all the information about the product or service online, and it's a very convenient way of shopping.
But would you say that it's a safe way of shopping?
Several years ago, it might be considered not really safe, but these days we have really safe tracking system of delivery. So I would say it's quite safe if we order from the shops that have been recognized all over the world, but it might be, people might be a little bit dubious whether it's like a good product or not if they're buying for the first time. But still, the shopping culture has been developing these days, so I can say yes, it's quite safe.
Let's talk about the culture of consumerism. Why do many people today keep buying things which they don't really need?
That's the influence of advertising, media, celebrities, I guess. They are promoting the consumerism culture, they're promoting throwaway culture these days. And I guess people want to stay up to date with all of the trends, fashion trends coming. And probably there is an influence of the gap between rich and poor. It's also influencing. People want to stay with a high social status, which makes them always be trendy, which makes them always keep buying things which they don't really need.
Do you think that this will continue in the future?
I guess yes, that will continue because no one is really raising awareness about consumerism culture these days. And we have tons of advertisement produced every day. We have celebrities endorsing products, especially when they don't really know about the quality of that. So unless the culture of championing of all these unnecessary things will not stop, people will continue to be part of consumerism culture.
Thank you. This is the end of our part 3 in the speaking test as well. Your results will be announced soon.
Thank you.
Now, let's get off from this official part.
I was so nervous.
I loved it. I loved your performance. Emasga sababini aytaman, nega hozir bunaqa serious face bo'lyapti? Chunki real ekzamenda hamma ekzaminlar har xil. Bir xillari sizga kulib turadi, bir xillari masalan serious bo'lib qo'ya qoladi, o'sha eshitmaydi ham. No, nima bo'lgan taqdirda ham bu kulib turdi degani baland ball qo'yadi emas yoki serious bo'lib turdi degani past ball qo'yadi degani emas. Okay? Endi feedback o'ziga o'tamiz. I love your performance. I loved it.
I made a lot of grammar mistakes.
Jakob emas. Bu narsa sizni, hop, grammatikangizdan boshlaydigan bo'lsak, bu narsa sizda ozgina grammar mistake'lari 8 o'ziga tushirib qo'yapti. No, misol uchun, you have a potential for a band 9 here as well. Mana misol uchun qatlarni aytishim mumkin. I wish it were bo'lmasmidi? Mana misol uchun part 3 dan boshlaydigan bo'lsak, several years ago it might be considerate. It might have been considerate. Buni past formati. O'sha joyi bo'ldi. Keyin mana aytasiz, celebrities are endorsing products that they don't know the quality of that. Bu qoldi of those bo'lish kerak edi. Chunki products deganda ko'plikda kelyapti. But these are, I would say, very minor mistakes. Keyin aytasiz, I wish it were bo'lmasmidi? Okay, mana shu grammar mistake'larni ozgina qildingiz. Overall aytganda birinchi plusingizdan keling boshlayman. Plus menga yoqqani bu ayniqsa topic related vocabulary bu 1. Misol uchun company you enjoy, profession in 5 languages, cramming, student centered, part 3 ga o'tadigan bo'lsak, shopping experience. Bu yerda ham grammatikalarni har xil etishga harakat qildingiz. Masalan, I waited for my product because it was deb juda ko'pchilik aytadi, lekin siz because it was deb boshlab, keyin I waited deyapsiz. Ya'ni bu yerda reverse qilib orqamachasini ishlatyapsiz. Juda zo'r narsa. Wrong design, package, delivery time, part 3 ni o'ziga o'tadigan juda zo'r vocabulary, throwaway culture, ya'ni the culture of consumerism deganni paraphrase qilasiz. To stay up to date, raise awareness, endorsing products. Mana shularni o'zi sizga bemalol vocabularyni o'zidan bu yerda 8 olib chiqadi. Endi bir ikkita ichidagi ozgina unnatural joylarni hisoblamasa, potensial mana shu jihatdan katta yetgan bo'lardi. Mana bu eng strongest part sizda speaking bo'yicha. Hop, fluency keladigan bo'lsa, fluencyda juda zo'r. Men deyarli bu language related hesitation ko'rganim yo'q. Ya'ni bu aytaylik biror bir siz so'zni bilmasangiz, o'shanda pauza qilib qo'yganligingiz yo'q. Pauza qilgan bo'lsangiz, bir ikkita joyda bu ham natural va bu idea, content related ko'proq bo'ldi. Tak что hech qanaqa bu yerda problem bo'lgani yo'q. 8-9 deb aytgan bo'lardim fluency o'ziga. Mana shunaqa vocabulary aytdim. Bizda pronunciation qoldi. Pronunciationni ham to'g'risi birorta bir noticeable mistake ko'rganim yo'q. Shuning uchun ham mana shu narsaga bemalol 8+ olasiz. Hammasi toni udarение qo'yishlaringiz, so'z gaplaringizni bu yerda oxirini to'g'ri yo'lda tugatish, hammasi bor. Good job. I really loved your performance. I would say somewhere at a band 8.5. 8.5.
Thank you.